Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining today's webinar. Today, we will be talking about the new accesso Siriusware food and beverage kiosk and how it can enhance your guest experience and streamline your day-to-day operations. Today's webinar will be presented by Lindsay Jones, who is a sales engineer at accesso Siriusware. Before I turn things over to Lindsay, I'd like to go over a few housekeeping items so you know what to expect and how you can best participate in today's session. You may have already noticed that your voice has been muted. Your voice will remain muted throughout the session. However, you will be able to type questions to us throughout the webinar, and Lindsay will answer your questions during our Q&A period. So with that being said, I'd like to turn things over to Lindsay. Lindsay?
Thank you, Katie, and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. As Katie mentioned, my name is Lindsay Jones, and I'm excited to tell you about this awesome new piece we have added to the accesso Siriusware platform. Let's get started. So at accesso, we believe technology has the power to redefine the guest experience. Everything we do starts with thinking about that guest experience, which allows us to help simplify operations, improve guest satisfaction, and drive growth for our clients. accesso has a suite of solutions that service ticketing and data management, from queuing products to ticketing and point-of-sale software, distribution channels, to marketing and personalization of the guest experience. Our solutions help solve problems and enhance the guest experience at every touch point during the journey. Our approach is to let our clients focus on what they do best, provide outstanding experiences for their guests, while we support those efforts by providing exceptional technology. We think about these solutions in 4 different categories. The first is accesso Low Queue, which provides virtual queuing solutions to attractions all around the globe. The second category is ticketing, and this includes accesso Siriusware, which is a robust point-of-sale solution that we will be focusing our attention to today. It also includes our accesso Showware box office solution, and finally, our accesso Passport e-commerce platform. Our third category is distribution. A little over a year ago, we acquired a company called Ingresso, and Ingresso is a tool that venues can use for global distribution of tickets and vouchers. And finally, our newest product, the Experience Engine, also known as TE2, helps marketers utilize guest data to deliver more personalized interactions and offers before, during, and after the guest experience. Together, they have become the accesso ecosystem, going far beyond what a single unit ever could accomplish and continuing to complement one another. accesso is a leader in 9 different markets. From theme parks to performing arts, zoos to festivals, our products and services support attractions around the globe. Whether it be a food and beverage point of sale, virtual line reservations, ticketing, or guest management, our solutions help streamline and simplify operations for a wide variety of venues. At accesso, we focus heavily on research and development. In 2017, we were able to invest over $20 million directly back into R&D across all of our platforms. Honestly, that's equivalent to some of our competitors' entire annual revenues. We invest heavily in our products, 1, because our industry demands it, 2, because our clients benefit from it, and 3, because it makes a positive difference in the guest experience. Innovation is core to our business and our partnerships, and it's part of our commitment to our clients that our software continues to evolve to meet new demands and standards. Our accesso Siriusware solution offers a wide variety of powerful features for your venue, but today we're going to specifically take a look at the new food and beverage self-service kiosk. So what are some benefits to using the new kiosk? Well, first of all, being able to self-order is the way of the future. The kiosk allows you to be at the cutting edge of this technology and therefore meet and even exceed customer expectations. With kiosks, you can ensure guest satisfaction through order accuracy. The guest is placing their own order and has plenty of time to review before hitting submit. One of the biggest benefits of kiosks is that they help you process orders quickly and conveniently, reducing long lines throughout your food outlets. And finally, studies have shown that kiosks are proven to increase F&B revenue. Present your guests with the right upsells to appeal to their taste, and you are increasing revenue for your organization while boosting guest satisfaction. It's a win-win. Self-service kiosks are taking the limited service industry by storm. McDonald's, Shake Shack, Wendy's, and Panera are just a few of the major brands installing kiosks throughout their locations. A recent report found that 7 in 10 McDonald's locations within Texas, Florida, and Maryland have self-service kiosks, and the company is adding them at a rate of 1,000 stores per quarter. Panera is now known as an industry-leading e-tailer with their $120 million digital initiative called Panera 2.0. The intention is solely to improve the guest experience. Using a self-service kiosk, it's easier for customers to personalize an order and easier for the restaurant to deliver that order error-free. Just 3 years after Panera rolled out Panera 2.0, these digital orders now account for more than a quarter of their overall sales. By building digital into the core aspects of our business, we've transformed the customer journey at Panera. Ron goes on to say, for us, it's not just about new technology for technology's sake, it's about making the guest experience better. Using the accesso Siriusware food and beverage kiosk, your guest is able to see a list of potential customizations and upsells that she may not have been aware of previously. She can spend as long as she needs at the kiosk, ensuring the order she is placing is correct and what she's looking for. She's able to review that order at her own pace before finalizing and sending to the kitchen. The hardware for the F&B kiosk is an Elo i-Series for Windows, and it is available in a countertop version or on a stand as shown here. I think we can all agree that this kiosk looks pretty slick. It has a minimal footprint, allowing for maximum sales without the need of a sales station. The kiosk is a fully functioning sales point with exception to accepting cash payments. So you can give your guests the option of completing their sale using a credit card at the kiosk or sending their order to the kitchen and then recalling at another sales point for payment and order fulfillment. No matter their experience with technology, your guest is able to easily navigate through the order screen. Our kiosk gives guests the ability to place their own orders, which reduces the need for multiple staff sales points. A common misconception is that kiosks replace labor, when in reality, kiosks are designed to help organizations maximize their operational efficiencies. Now, the employee's labor can be shifted to other areas that add value to the customer experience. Greeting guests, helping them answer questions, checking on the status of orders, or even keeping the restaurant neat and clean. So let's go ahead and take a look at the kiosk in action. Okay, hopefully you can see the kiosk screen. So starting with our display screen, the look and feel of the kiosk is completely customizable. Our professional standards team works with you to create a skin that is up to your branding standards. The kiosk can be ran with a horizontal layout, as you see here, or the screen can be set up in a vertical fashion, whichever is your preference. Some of you may have seen the kiosk at our client seminar back in September. It was set up vertically using this same skin. Now, you've probably seen the start screen refresh from time to time, and when it's doing that, it's going back to the server and looking for any changes that may have been made to the items that are within this item tree. Then it brings that data back and makes sure that those changes are reflected here in the kiosk. I'm going to go ahead and click on Start Your Order. And as you can see here, all of our menu items have a visual cue to assist our guest in placing their order quickly and efficiently. I can click on any item and add it to my sale. It's that easy. If I accidentally hit the wrong item, I just click this small red X here in the cart to remove it without closing out the sale and returning to that home screen. If for some reason I have started an order, but after looking at all of these amazing items, I change my mind, I can use this cancel order button to return to the home screen, or after a given amount of time set by you, it will return to the home screen itself. That timeout setting is just a quick INI change. Now, we talked about the benefit of the guests being able to customize their meal, right? Let's check out the options on our cheeseburger here. As you can see, I have condiments that have no additional charge, toppings, and extras down below at the bottom. Each of these customizations are just modifiers, so the possibilities are really endless. Dry bun, no bun, half a bun, and any level of customization that you'd like to offer to your guests. I'm going to go ahead and add some of these extras to my cheeseburger. And as you can see down here at the bottom, I've set this up to offer the option to make it a meal. Really, all of these options are great upsell opportunities right at your guest's fingertips. I add that item to my cart, and you'll see here that all of the additional charges have been added to my running total, which is also displayed down here. Now, we can also add modifiers automatically using sales action macros, just as we do in classic sales. So this might be handy when selling an item that is automatically accompanied by another item. So let's take a look at the kids menu here, and we'll go with a grilled cheese kids menu. Grilled cheese, excuse me, grilled cheese kids meal. I'm going to add one to my cart, and as you'll see, at the same time, the fries and soda are automatically added. You can give your guests the opportunity to add these items as we saw in the cheeseburger setup, or set it up to automatically add them. I'm going to go back and add a few more items to my cart. And let's see, I'll take a ham and turkey wrap. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and click checkout. So as you can see, if someone changes their mind on the peanuts, the red X is still available for me to easily remove that item. If I take a look at the order and decide, you know, I'm going to go ahead and order a salad to go along with this meal, I just select this back button and it takes me back to the previous screen where I can easily go in and add my chef salad. So I'm sure some of you offer discounts on food and beverage to your members or pass holders, and that is super easy with the kiosk here. We just select this button, and we can either type in using the on-screen keyboard their member number to apply a discount, or I'm going to go ahead and scan in my barcode. I can now see that my cart has been discounted by $8.50, and awesome, I've saved that money just by being a member. If I'm not a member or a pass holder, fear not, a discount can still be added to my sale. I can either enter my coupon code here, once again using the on-screen keyboard, or maybe I have a barcode to scan to apply that discount. Now here's where you have another choice to make in your setup. This particular kiosk is set up as a save sale kiosk, meaning there is no payment taken here. Once I hit place order, the order is sent to the kitchen and ideally recalled at another sales point for payment finalization and order fulfillment. I receive a receipt printed right here from the kiosk, which has a barcode on it to aid in recalling my transaction. But paying at the kiosk is most certainly an option. With the simple change of an INI setting, I can easily allow my guests to pay with a credit card here and finalize their order. Your PIN pad device is fully functioning when added to the kiosk and makes for a seamless experience for your guest. Their receipt includes a sale number for easy order identification when picking up their food. Now, remember, this is a touchscreen kiosk, so a guest can click all over this home screen and is still unable to get to the desktop, adding an extra layer of security. When I'm ready to shut down my kiosk for the night, I simply plug it in or connect a keyboard, hit the escape button from here, and I'm now prompted for a password in order to quit sales. We want to help you exceed your guest expectations, and using the new accesso Siriusware food and beverage kiosk will do just that. At this time, I will turn this back over to our moderator, Katie, and we'll open it up for Q&A. Katie, do we have any questions?
All right, thank you, Lindsay. Yes, we do have a couple of questions that have come in. So let's start with this one. Is there a way to add any sort of text to help guests who might be having problems using the kiosk? What do you do if a guest needs help?
Awesome. Okay, great question. So while we would definitely encourage you to work with our professional services team when creating that skin, this might actually be a great opportunity to have a staff member there attending to multiple kiosks. In all honesty, it's a great way to just provide an extra layer of customer service while still allowing the guest the freedom to customize their own order.
Okay, great, thank you. Our next question is, how soon can we get this up and running?
Awesome. Glad to hear that you like it. Our professional services team, I'm told, needs about 2 to 3 weeks in order to create that skin with your help. And as far as the hardware, our resident hardware expert, Johnny Donaldson, has assured me that these new kiosks can actually ship out within a week. So pretty quick turnaround.
Great, thank you, Lindsay. We have a couple of other questions that are coming in. So the next one is, what kind of power and connectivity is necessary for the kiosk?
Sure. Okay. Well, the kiosk is just like a normal computer, so it runs off your normal power source, and this has the ability to connect through Wi-Fi and an Ethernet cable.
All right, thank you. Our next question is the order going to the kitchen prior to payment in a save sale configuration? Hopefully I read that correctly.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So this is just creating a save sale. It is going to your kitchen monitor for fulfillment, and then it can be recalled on another sales point for finalization.
All right, great. And then I believe this is our, oh, no, we have two more questions here. The next question is regarding the approximate hardware cost, which I'm assuming, Lindsay, you're going to say it probably depends.
That would definitely be a Johnny question, and we are more than happy to get you in touch with him.
Wonderful. Okay, our next question is, how many kiosks per number of seats is recommended?
Ooh, that's an excellent question, and I don't have a great answer at the moment, but I am happy to follow up. With whomever sent in that question.
Wonderful. Okay, let's see here. Another question is, will these also print to a kitchen screen display or only a kitchen printer?
This is running identical to what a normal sales point would. So whatever setup you currently have or are using, we can mirror that same setup.
All right, wonderful. And then I believe this is our last question. What version of the software is required for this?
That is a great question. This actually comes out with our 4703 release. I am not sure off the top of my head if this could be ran with a previous version, but I am also more than happy to follow up with that as well.
Wonderful. All right, well, thank you, Lindsay, and thank you to everyone for attending today's webinar, Transform the Guest Experience with our new F&B kiosk. If you do have any other questions or you would like to learn more about our accesso Siriusware solution or the kiosk, please contact sales@accesso.com. You will also receive a follow-up email tomorrow with a link to view this recording for your reference. On behalf of accesso and Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us and enjoy the rest of your day.